Gonzalez had a big twitch to the front end then.
He did, didn't he? He collected that up just in time.
Extra throttle and switched it straight through up the inside to the right-hander.
Brilliant stuff. That takes the lead with a superb tight line to climb the hill.
That is extreme confidence right there from
time to turn it right, but he lost a little bit of ground, but I think it could have been a lot worse.
Car pushing
180 kilometres an hour, 112 miles an hour there as that move uphill. The 51
Pratama, isn't it? Bearing in mind, I mean, like many of these riders, he's never seen this place before, but he's riding it like he's absolutely on it, isn't he? He got a podium last time out in Saxon. He's got Dinesh for company.
Oh, Brian Uriarte has the advantage again, out onto the start and finish. 2 complete laps.
He's ridden around here a million times. That was supreme.
And Brian Uriarte
just behind him, and the chase begins. They're 1 second off David Gonzalez.
2.
Down the straight they come then, weaving from one side of the track to the...
It's gone from 1st to 4th.
Well, looking back down the order then, we're at the line, we're going to come across the intermediate, second intermediate now left, and trying to keep it fairly sensible as Thompson and Singapore both switched the inside line. Nearly. Where are we at? Thompson 6th place, Benyat Fernandez just ahead of him in 5th, Ramadipa and Singapore 7th and 8th, near enough, or on the exit of this corner. We'll see whether that gap is coming down or not, but the leading on the grass as they now come across the Tricolore. They're going to fan out as they come towards San Donato. Who is going to be the last? Nish, watching our series leader. He's up into 9th position. Guillaume Plonk, yesterday's podium finisher. Quintet, if they want to just have a race of their own, it's in their best interest just to absolute to the late breakers. You got the number 4 of Sullivan Mounty in there too. Zemitani the 34, but no, it looks to be down in 10th place. Daniel in 11th.
And Ramadipa there has gone inside Brian Uriarte.
Absolutely pin it because they've got car pushing and Dinesh hot on their tails.
And if you saw the orange
Hakim Dinesh, who's got the inside line, Mounty there on the inside. He can have all the grip he possibly can.
To take 4th place, I think, but it's still Veda Pratama that leads, but only just. Tape come off got pulled off one of the bikes there, and another bit lying on the road. That is the tape that they...
On those tyres, Mounty the number 4, up to 4, but momentarily only as Singapore takes it straight back
from Gonzalez. They're spread out across the track. Oh my goodness, it's so tight, but Veda Pratama has the advantage. Can't push it. Have on the radiator at the start of the race. As the temperature rises, the riders can pull the tape off and give them from him. And I didn't see who it was. It went way right at the back. Somebody dropped way back, but it is the 50 have come back into 2nd place, ahead of number 11 Gonzalez.
Dinesh has moved up another couple of spots. People
cooling.
There is Benyat Fernandez then. He was the fastest rider on track last time around at 2:10.
Carter Thompson, the Australian, who has the slightest advantage.
I think it was Morelli who went really wide at turn 1, Peter. He's up in the 7th place now. There he is in the middle of this shot, just behind Fernandez there. So Dinesh feeling it to a second quicker than your leader, Christian Daniel. So he could well be a threat later. Down to 19th now, the Argentinian. We expected to fight for the championship this year, but it's not working out for the... A bit more in it. Maybe the pressure's taken off in some kind of weird way, although Brian Uriarte is much closer in the race. But what's for certain is these front 5 riders are just absolute Argentinian right now.
He's brilliant one weekend and just doesn't have it all together the next, but it still is Carter Thompson.
Doing the championship tour now as we look ahead from Dinesh to Uriarte. Maybe Dinesh is feeling drilling it. They're not interested in a big pack race. They want to have one of their own.
Yeah, that's right. The 17-year-old Australian who has the advantage. Oh, superb stuff from the 51 Brian Uriarte.
A bit more in the groove and a bit more up for the fight now.
Oh my goodness!
And he cuts right across the front of.
And Brian Uriarte and Veda Pratama are well able to drag this group away from the rest of them. They're trying to squeeze through.
What an advert, Peter, this is for the Asia Talent Cup. I know they're taking sign-ups for the... Benyat Fernandez, goodness me, he squeezed him as much as you possibly can.
But that isn't happening at the moment. It's 3 abreast on the brakes.
Oh, and Christian Daniel, the last following year at the moment. But look at this, Asia Talent Cup, 1, 2, 3, 4. That was sensational.
Okay, right, it is the 54 of Veda Pratama that's still...
Just on the brakes there, just lets them off a little bit later than everybody else. He's going to go across track limits though. Right now, Red Bull Rookies Cup.
Absolutely superb, isn't it? Absolutely brilliant. So... Car has the advantage, but only just. The white helmet of Pujian in second place.
On the exit of that, which is the risk you run as they come now down towards 2A and 2B. Veda
stops at 51.50, has the advantage, but it just changes with every corner. Then Brian Uriarte in third. Down the hill they go. Absolutely superb stuff.
Veda wants to go up the inside there again, but Christian Danek just so late on the brakes, isn't he? Goodness me. And that was a...
And we're just in for a replica of last year's race, yesterday's race so far. It's 164 kilometres there, 102 miles an hour. They get up to 194 kilometres an hour.
A bit of an example there. He slightly rushed the corner, but I don't think he sacrificed his drive too much there. Yeah, it's no one's really got the pace as before. It's a high 2:02 the last time around.
Before they scrub off speed into the left-hander here, climbing the hill in fourth gear.
On this big hill climb up towards turn 3.
And I think he dragged Veda Pratama onto the green with him there.
They are going to get quicker and quicker as they get more confident. The curves and white lines will get drier. They can use...
up here in fourth.
Pujian just cut across the front of Uriarte. Sorry there, Peter. That was so close.
At turn 1. But there's the chasing pack, including Benyat Fernandez, and they are closing in. They're visibly close.
A lot more of the track lap by lap as the sun starts to beat down here in Magellan. They're being ultra brave through there. But look at Gonzalez just waiting to pounce on a bunch of these riders that are coming.
So now you don't need to see the too much about the timing screens, because you can see they are closing in.
And this, when things heat up, there is Uriarte. You'll bring down the waterfall. They fan out 3 abreast towards the penultimate curve. Uriarte up to the inside. Pujian does. This is the danger. You know, Uriarte, Pratama, they do not want a big pack, because all that means is previous winner so far this season.
And the 34 of Zen Matani's in second place. The Japanese, 18-year-old Japanese.
Want to give an inch, but he's forced to. He cuts back up the inside. They go off the track over onto the black stuff. Come the end of the race, they could be leading over the line on the fight towards the final lap, and then finish up maybe 8-4.
And he had a fine run yesterday. He was quite close to the front. Actually ended up in 8th place, but now
in towards the final corner. Uriarte has to give away and move back down into 3rd place.
Yeah, he was
9th or something. They need every point that they can get. The person who is in his best interest to bring the group all together.
Looking really strong there in 2nd place. The 85 of Mike Yu went from 1st to 3rd just on the scrub and the brakes into the left-hander next car.
Together, Hakim Danish.
Yeah, and he at the moment is back in 8th place, but closing in. It is his nickname, Kietso Singapong, the Thai rider. Final, look at that, it's about time! That leads again, and still 15 laps to go. My goodness, they're about heartbreak. And that group runs all the way down to what, sort of 16, oh no, down to 10 of them side by side as they go over the hill.
Danish who's going to come into first up. It's starting to
stand this up the inside. It's the number 11 of David Gonzalez who has a look.
Oh!